in the back of your head, interlock your fingers.
Give me that phone.
Drop the phone, spread your feet apart.
Them guys.
Yeah.
We got the guy that did the serious thing.
The guy who was at the place where the thing happened.
Yeah.
Because that's bullshit.
I thought it was a bitch move.
Logan Paul went too far this time. His attack on Anthony Joshua led to his arrest, turning what he thought would show strength into a total embarrassment. Fans, fighters, and the entire boxing world are mocking him non-stop. His overconfidence finally backfired, revealing him as more of a viral spectacle than a serious athlete. This arrest now marks him as a clear warning in the sport.
Okay. You tweeting?
This thing has me heated. Before I go, I just want to say a few
on the
words.
security cameras?
After Jake Paul suffered a torn jaw, Logan Paul seemingly saw it as his chance to shine, but it backfired completely. Going after Anthony Joshua in such a reckless way was pure arrogance, leaving him thoroughly humiliated. The boxing world now views him as a headline-chasing clown rather than a serious fighter, and this stunt only confirmed that.
I could never do what he did. Yeah. Most people in the world could never do what he did. But he's got himself into this position.
Eddie Hearn's lawsuit shows that Logan Paul's actions went from flashy stunts to outright criminal behavior. After Jake Paul's jaw injury, Logan tried to grab attention but ended up arrested and embarrassed. Professionally, it highlights the Paul brothers' lack of boxing sense and respect for the sport.
And we'll leave it in the hands of the lawyers.
Carl Frock sums up the aftermath of Logan Paul's stunt perfectly. Attacking Anthony Joshua after Jake Paul's jaw injury turned a serious fight moment into chaos, exposing Logan as reckless and inexperienced. It made it clear to the boxing world that showmanship and ego can't replace skill, discipline, and smart fighting.
Man, what does he do? I'm not even arsed, man. I can't be arsed with this bullshit anymore, this clown world. It's a joke shop. It's just a big fucking... It's just an...
Derek Kizora points out Joshua's clear advantage in strategy. While Logan Paul panicked and seemed lost, Joshua stayed composed, using patience and conditioning to dominate. This shows that careful preparation and technique always beat reckless bravado, further cementing Logan's image as a flashy amateur exposed to the whole boxing world.
And we had a couple...
And he keeps saying they took the evidence.
Did you see what you don't know what he grabbed?
We got you, bro. We got you.
Would you be able to go check and see what's missing real quick for me? Thank you.
Search these woods. We did a documentary.
Anthony Joshua's lawsuit reveals Logan Paul's stunt for what it really was, ego over skill. After Jake Paul's injury, Logan tried to hype himself by attacking a seasoned pro but ended up humiliated. The stunt backfired badly, proving that arrogance without preparation only brings legal trouble and public shame.
Oh, he's this, he's that, he's that. I said, but why are you worrying about what someone else has done? What have you done as a fighter to kind of boost your ego up? Well, you couldn't answer it.
Eddie Hearn emphasizes that Logan Paul's attack was deliberate, not spontaneous, and it backfired completely. Professionally, it revealed a serious lack of fight intelligence. The boxing world saw a dangerous stunt from a showman, proving that hype and theatrics can never replace real skill and discipline.
What was it, about an hour ago? So I guess everything's calmed down a little bit. I thought it was a bitch move, if I'm honest, because anytime an attack like that is like premeditated.
Mackenzie sums it up perfectly. Logan Paul once again showed he's far from a real fighter. His attempt on Anthony Joshua exposed him as completely outmatched. The stunt wasn't brave, it was amateurish and risky, reinforcing that the Paul brothers rely on hype, not actual skill, in boxing.
He's not a real boxer. There's levels to this game, and he was way out of his level, way out.
Johnny Nelson points out the harsh truth Logan Paul faced after attacking Anthony Joshua. This wasn't just a small embarrassment, it exposed his true limits. Following Jake Paul's jaw injury, his stunt showed reckless choices and poor judgment, as his ego clashed with real boxing experience. The fallout humiliated him, proving that hype and theatrics can't replace skill and discipline, and serving as a clear warning that challenging seasoned fighters without preparation only brings public ridicule and serious consequences.
I think he's had a reality check today to think, you know what, I've rinsed his...
Jake Paul's reaction highlights the harsh reality Logan ignored. Seeing Anthony Joshua's power up close impressed even experienced fighters, while Logan's reckless behavior made him look unprepared and foolish. This incident proved that ego can't replace skill, and in professional boxing, trying a stunt against a disciplined athlete isn't entertainment. It only leads to humiliation, legal trouble, and lasting damage to credibility.
Yeah. And he hit you in the face, and not only did you not get knocked out, you dropped and said, wow.
I was like, wow, that was nice. I was on the ground, I was like, that was a good shot.
Dude. Did he surprise you with his power?
No, to be honest, no. But, I mean, he surprised my jaw.
Dana White highlights the clear mismatch Logan Paul created by attacking a world-class athlete like Anthony Joshua. Ignoring weight, skill, and experience had predictable results, and the Paul brothers' reckless actions only added to their public humiliation. This stunt showed that boxing isn't about bravado or showmanship. Challenging elite fighters without preparation guarantees both physical risk and loss of credibility.
I don't hate your brother. You guys need to fight guys your same size. When you fought Floyd, you are massive. He did hit you with a fucking bomb. And
Duke McKenzie's blunt assessment leaves no excuses. Logan Paul's arrogance caused a broken jaw and public humiliation. Joshua's disciplined response turned a reckless stunt into a harsh lesson, exposing Logan while reinforcing professional boxing standards. The incident shows how overconfidence and lack of preparation can quickly damage a career, and the world is watching every misstep.
Who did that to him? Because now he won't be able to talk like he does. For a while, we won't have to listen to him.
Eddie Hearn's breakdown highlights the chaos Logan Paul caused by stepping into the ring with a professional like Anthony Joshua. While Joshua displayed patience and precise aggression, Logan's reckless approach exposed him as completely unprepared for elite boxing. The broken jaw wasn't just a physical injury. It symbolized his inflated ego meeting real-world consequences. Attempting to mimic his brother Jake's audacity only emphasized the gap between hype and genuine skill. From a professional perspective, Logan's lack of strategy, footwork, and ring IQ turned a potential spectacle into a humiliating lesson. The boxing world witnessed firsthand that arrogance, showmanship, and impulsive attacks are no substitute for preparation and discipline. Every poorly thought-out move reinforced the narrative. Logan Paul is outclassed, outmatched, and overconfident. His attempts at toughness were destroyed in seconds, leaving him exposed and ridiculed in front of millions of fans, fighters, and analysts alike, cementing his image as a flashy amateur rather than a serious competitor.
AJ, a couple of rounds to get hold of him, and then he knocked him spark out and broke his jaw. It was a frustrating 2-3 rounds maybe, because Jake was moving so much, holding.
Pain Game highlights just how disastrous Logan Paul's tactics were in the ring. Instead of a clear strategy, he relied on evasive moves and desperate clinches that only made him more vulnerable. Dropping to his knees for takedowns looked amateurish and chaotic, showing the huge gap between a showman and a trained athlete. From an analyst's view, it was textbook poor preparation. He depended on luck, reactions, and theatrics while Joshua's disciplined aggression dominated. Fans watched a once confident influencer turn into a punching bag, proving that professional boxing punishes recklessness immediately. His improvisation was predictable, ineffective, and humiliating, showing that hype can't make up for skill. Every second in the ring was a lesson that arrogance without fundamentals leads to public shame, legal issues, and lasting credibility loss, and Logan Paul's stunt only reinforced the sport's hierarchy of professionalism.
Didn't just run, but generally, the game plan was to run a lot, hold whenever he had to. He dropped his knees for a fucking takedown.
Johnny Nelson points out the wider impact of this incident. While Logan Paul tried to grab attention, his fiasco ended up elevating Anthony Joshua's global profile, proving real boxing skill outshines social media stunts. Fans and analysts saw the contrast clearly. Joshua's discipline, skill, and composure versus Logan's reckless overconfidence and poor preparation. The Paul brothers may attract curiosity, but this stunt only cemented their reputation as hype-driven entertainers, not serious fighters. Professionally, it was a cautionary tale. Ego and viral fame can't replace fundamentals, strategy, or resilience. Every misstep in the ring exposed Logan's lack of credibility, turning a moment meant for spectacle into a masterclass in public and professional humiliation, while Joshua's dominance became a global showcase and Logan's reputation fell apart in real time.
People know who Anthony Joshua is over in America on a massive scale.
After Logan Paul's reckless attack on Anthony Joshua and the shocking fallout, the lesson for the boxing world is clear. Hype, ego, and social media stunts can never replace skill, preparation, and discipline. Acting impulsively right after Jake Paul's jaw injury, Logan ended up humiliated, facing legal trouble and a public reality check that fans and analysts won't forget. Joshua's calm, tactical dominance highlighted the huge gap between a trained professional and a headline-chasing showman. The incident exposed Logan and sent a global message that boxing rewards intelligence, resilience, and strategy over bravado. Fans everywhere are now questioning the Paul brothers' legitimacy in the sport, and their credibility has taken a serious hit.